Hey everybody, Scott Spreitzer here from DocSports.com. Tuesday, May 1st, we've got a free play coming up in just a bit. We look to make it 2-0 for the week with free plays. We won yesterday with the Milwaukee Brewers. 2-1 yesterday with our premium plays exclusively at DocSports.com. We won in baseball with the Blue Jays, short dog there. We won our underdog play in the NHL, small dog play on the Vegas Golden Knights. As you can tell, we got the shirt on. But a premium play yesterday, a bet for us on the Golden Knights. Our loss happened to be our top play of the day, though, which was the 76ers, who just got trashed throughout the four quarters by the Boston Celtics. I was simply wrong in that one. We have a 2-1 night, small profit. Philly kept us from a big profitable day on Monday. But, real quick recap on that 76ers Boston series opener. Terry Rozier, big game, man. And then, of course, you have the situation with Jason Tatum kind of showing up the so-called everybody's rookie of the year, Ben Simmons, at least at one end of the floor on the offensive end for Boston. Brad Stevens, again, with a masterful job with his game planning, players buying into it, even with all the important injuries that they've suffered ever since day one this year. They continue to buy into everything Brad Stevens wants them to do, and they see when they do so, they've got a chance to win basketball games. So we are right in baseball and the NHL. We were wrong in the NBA. The early line, or I should say the opening line for Game 2 between Philly and Boston, that game in a couple of days. Of course, at Boston for Game 2, Philly a 3.5-point favorite. We jumped on Philly at -2.5 when that number came out, got all the way up to 5 for Game 1 during the day on Monday. That number came back down to 4.5 in most places, and of course, Philly did not even come close to sniffing the victory there, losing 117 to 101. Also wanted to mention, coming up in a little bit before we get to our free pick, we've got Kentucky Derby thoughts. First thoughts of the week. Of course, the Derby taking place this weekend. And we've got some notes and some goods from William Hill on their prop betting, along with who's favored right now. You probably know who that is if you've been following horse racing. But we'll get to all that in just a little bit. NBA for Tuesday, looking at the lines right now. Toronto laying 6.5 to Cleveland. Game 1 of that series. Total down to as low as 214.5. A couple of 215s out there. Golden State brings back Steph Curry, of course, on Tuesday night. They expect to have Curry back. Warriors laying 10.5. Total there, 227 in Game 2 at home over New Orleans. According to William Hill, as of Monday night, 85% of the tickets, 94% of the money is on the Raptors in their Game 1 matchup against the Cleveland Cavaliers. As far as Golden State, as you can imagine, heavy play from the public of the Sharps right now at William Hill. 83% of the tickets on the Warriors in Game 2, 91% of the money thus far as we head into Tuesday morning. Tuesday's baseball overnight early movement. We look at that again. Last night, we went against that first movement. We told you last night that Cincinnati for Monday got the first early movement. We said there was a little bit of buyback on Milwaukee as we came out and did the video last night, and we backed Milwaukee, and they got the win for us 6-5 as the free play. Once again, the Cincinnati Reds are the early mover. They're getting the early money overnight Monday into Tuesday morning. And it's basically what they're doing is playing against Chase Anderson here and backing Homer Bailey. Now, the Brewers are 4-2 in Chase Anderson's 6 starts. He's pitched pretty well. The 2 times they lost with him on the mound, they lost by scores of 1-0 and 3-0. So it's not like Chase Anderson pitched badly. Not a big strikeout guy, but he has been keeping walks at a minimum, about 2.5 to 2.6 walks per 9 innings pitched thus far. Of course, Homer Bailey going for the Reds, as we mentioned, and the Reds have given up 25 runs in Bailey's last 5 starts. My main caveat for me, and the reason we probably won't be back in the Brewers by the time you wake up and hear this video, and it won't be one of our online plays, by the way, one of our premium plays, is that the pen had to work a lot yesterday, 4.5 innings of work. We saw them come in. I think there was 1 out in the 5th, actually, when they came into the game. They are, though, 5-1 in the last 6 roadies when Anderson toes that road rubber. But that's it as far as early movement for Tuesday on the diamond. They're on the Cincinnati Reds, getting the early money again. And with the way this team's playing and losing, both home and overall, I'm starting to wonder if some of the math folks and the sharper so-called bettors are getting involved with the Reds, almost like we saw the NFL Sharpies get involved with the Cleveland Browns the last couple of seasons. But again, this has been at least 4 times where the Reds have gotten the early money over the past week or so. Again, we are in basketball, baseball, and hockey action. Premium plays only at DocSports.com for Tuesday's card. We are 9-3 since Friday. We're up $4,990, just $10 shy of $5,000 in profit since Friday with our premium plays. For those betting just $100 per unit, again, we're going to have at least 3 plays going at DocSports.com on Tuesday. Our Kentucky Derby notes, and I printed these out. Wanted to make sure we got them to you right now. As you can imagine, the favorite, Justify, at 2-1 odds currently. We also see Good Magic at 7-1, Bolt d'Oro 5-1. Another note on him coming up with the props in just a bit. Magnum Moon, Medelson, both at 4-1. Your long shot currently, Dream Baby Dream, which opened up 150-1 a few months ago. Now 100-1 is the longest long shot of about 5 horses that are currently in that 50-1 to 60-1 range. As far as the 10 most popular horse racing future bets by total money wagered so far at William Hill going into Tuesday, Bolt d'Oro is getting the most money. 20% of the overall handle at William Hill is on Bolt d'Oro. Justify about 14%. Mendelsohn at 10%. And then Good Magic follows at 9%. And of course, you can get involved with the horse racing Triple Crown prop. And basically what that is you're betting yes or no, whether you think a horse is going to win a Triple Crown or not. You could bet yes or no. Yes, plus 650. That's the latest line that I got at William Hill. The no is minus 1,000. The percentage of tickets at William Hill on the yes, people trying to take that shot at plus 650, 87% of the tickets on the yes, 13% of the tickets on the no at minus 1,000. And of course, the percentage of money wagered at William Hill. The yes, how about 97% of the money wagered on the yes prop? The no coming back at 3%. And that's where they stand right now at William Hill. We'll be talking more about the Kentucky Derby after we get the post position draws and all that good stuff closer to the weekend. We'll also have our premium plays on the Kentucky Derby up and available at DocSports.com. Free pick for Tuesday. We're going to go to West Coast action, Northwest Coast action, and back the Seattle Mariners on Tuesday night. King Felix on the hill. He's going to match up against Oakland, and Triggs will back King Felix. Short chalk right now as we speak with the Mariners over the Oakland A's on Tuesday night. Don't forget all 3 premium plays available right now at DocSports.com. If you like what you see, how about a thumbs up? Click on the thumbs up. We appreciate those who have done that. And also subscribe to this YouTube channel. Be sure to do so. If you like these reports, subscribe to the channel. We're going to be back on Wednesday morning, of course, before the crack of dawn. These videos always up by 4 a.m. Eastern, 1 a.m. Pacific time, so we can get you those early movers each and every day, whether it be baseball, basketball, or the NHL. I'm Scott Spreitzer of DocSports.com. Put Tuesday in the win column. We'll talk to you again bright and early Wednesday morning.